Tune in every Thursday for You Don't Know My Story TV. You can't judge a man nor a book by its cover.
I say it was a stupid move because you inside a mall parking lot where there's cameras around everywhere, security everywhere. So it was a very stupid move, but at the time, we was young and dumb.
When I was 11 years old when my father passed away. So I had to stop being a child and become a parent overnight, an adult, which was one of the things that when he died, I took it with a nervous breakdown.
She said, don't you dare quit. Don't you dare give up.
Transparent.
Everything's a struggle, everything's a constant struggle, you know? I live it each and every day as itself, and, you know, I try as much as I can to plan out and look towards the future, but it's still sometimes a struggle every day just to get up and get moving and find the motivation to do things.
Open.
It was really pressing charges against us, so we all wound up having to do some time.
Honest.
I had a mother, but then it kind of shifted because then she got on drugs.
Revealing.
Well, I know that God can do it, but can I believe this? Can I believe Him to bring me out of this situation?
Academically wise, I did pretty well. I stayed there, I kept Hope Scholarship. You know, I maintained a shred of my mental stability. You know, I lost probably about 80% of it.
It was bad because it's like you on lockdown, you can't get out, you can only make phone calls at this certain time, so having your freedom taken away is like, it's like murder.
But I also was the mean one.
Okay.
I was very mean, you know. I was one of those people. I had an angry problem just because at 5 I was molested. And my brother was in the tent when it happened.
From feeling like giving up to at the end of the day, testifying.
Are you saying that being at the school and the pressure with the school actually affected you mentally?
I would say so, yes.
My dad was locked up. He was locked up because he had a warrant from like years ago. Something he did years ago. Because he also was into the hustling game.
And what was that hustle?
Selling drugs.
I had found out I was HIV positive. Then on top of that, dealing with family that said, I don't want you to come around anymore. You're like a disease to me.
We had to get those bills paid, and it was to the tune of $15,000 to $20,000.
The spiritual cost is one I'm still paying, and I'm still paying, and still paying.
We only had maybe, I don't know, $300 or something like that. But we owed it to a sister in the church that cleaned one of the houses for us.
Right now, my current clinical diagnoses are just bipolar disorder, ADHD, and a couple of other few things. Nothing major. I used to have a substance abuse problem, but that's not an issue now.
So quick to believe men, I'm able to cause it to come today.
Talk about losing my mental stability. Well, I had all these doctors that I was seeing and all these therapists, and I was having to pay them different amounts of money, and I was taking all these medications.
And you know, she spoke a word to me. She said, nevertheless, that this is another opportunity for God to show you His power and His glory in your life, and you know that you've been chosen.
Brothers who open up so other brothers can overcome. From pain to power, from victim to victory. Here's story after story every Thursday. I am your host, D. Pastor G. Gidron. You Don't Know My Story TV. Starting September the 4th, this Thursday. Every Thursday, tune in.